It has been quite a whirlwind of a few days. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm feeling a little bold this morning with this shirt that I'm wearing. I, in realness, have had this shirt sitting in my wardrobe for like over a month now, and I've put it on a few times and never ended up wearing it. And I think it comes from this space of like never feeling like I've been a fashionable person. So when I get something that is a little bit more out there, I can struggle to have the confidence to wear it. But I'm pushing myself today and I'm feeling pretty cute. I just have it on with this white singlet and my jeans and my white sneakers. And yeah, I feel like I've just never been super confident when it comes to like what I wear and stuff like that. But the sun's out today. It's been raining for the past 48 hours, but the sun's come out this morning. I'm gonna take myself on a little solo breakfast day, and I thought I would debut the shirt whilst I do that. It's so funny because like I see this kind of thing on other people and I think they look so cute and so lovely and all of these things, and then I put it on myself and I don't feel that good, and I'm just kind of like enjoying the process of working through that and just like wearing things that I think are cute and that make me feel good. So that's what's happening today. I'm hungry. I'm also keen on a hot cacao, so let's get out the door and into a cafe for our solo breakfast day. One of my favorite things about being a YouTuber, well, I mean, this is kind of like a stretch, but it is so funny the amount of things that act as a tripod, because right now I've got that sitting on a pot plant with a remote holding it up. So I've just been editing today and I'm going to be editing for the rest of the day, but I'm finishing a little bit early because my boyfriend and I are going to go and look at a property for rent that we have pre-applied for. Really hoping that this could be the one. We need to move out of this apartment in the next month, and so my boyfriend and I have started actively looking at places to rent. Honestly, the rental market on the Gold Coast is so difficult at the moment, and I'm pretty sure it's like that all throughout Australia, but let me know. Yeah, like every place that we've gone and inspected so far has like had like 15 to 20 groups of people there. And yesterday I was honestly so down and sad because we went and looked at this property last week and I really thought it was like so perfect. It was pet friendly, it was in a really great area for us, you know, close to the beach but still close to like cafes and stuff like that, and in a quiet enough area that I would be able to work really well. And I think that I got attached to the fact that I thought we were going to get it, and I was being a bit too optimistic. Like, being optimistic is one of my best personality traits, but I think in this case I needed to be a little bit more realistic because there were so many people applying for it, and you just never know what a landlord or a real estate agent is going to be looking for. So yeah, I was a little bit down yesterday, but the real estate agent was so lovely. She ended up calling me and explaining to me that we were like good applicants, but there are a few little things we could change in our application to make us stand out a bit more. And I was just like so grateful to her for doing that, because literally it didn't benefit her, it only benefited me, and she just took the time out of her day to do so, which was really, really nice. And then like an hour after that phone call, this place popped up that we're gonna go and look at today. And it looks really good. Again, it's in a really good spot for us, and it just looks like it could be a really good place for us. So we've pre-applied for it. We're gonna go inspect it this afternoon. I'm not gonna be as blindly optimistic this time, but I am still excited. And you know, even though the next month is definitely gonna be a bit overwhelming because myself, Cara, and my boyfriend, we all need to move and we're all not taking time off work to do it. You know, there's a lot of moving parts, like the fact that Cara and I bought a lot of this furniture together, so we need to figure out what we're going to do with it and that kind of stuff. And then we actually need to like physically move home and everything and get this place all cleaned up. There's a lot of stuff that is overwhelming me a bit, but I also am just like so excited to create a new space, to have like a new neighborhood to explore and find new local cafes and local walking tracks and stuff like that. So I'm trying to lean into that, but yeah, definitely feeling the rental market stress and really, really hoping that we can find the perfect place, which could be today's place. I'm not being too optimistic, but you know, it could be. recently getting back into Pilates. I haven't consistently done reformer Pilates for like, I reckon probably well over a year now, and I really like reformer Pilates. It's kind of like one of the only group class movement things. Oh my god, I didn't even know what that sentence was, but it's one of the only group classes that I like really enjoy going to. So I'm recently getting back into it and trying to like prioritize it as a form of self-care. Last night was so hard. It was like, honestly, one of the hardest Pilates classes I've ever done. I have been really feeling the difference in the strength in my body going these past few weeks in comparison to like over a year ago when I was really consistent with going to Pilates. Anyway, it's good to be going back, and I had a really nice dinner with my friends. I also just found out we didn't get that property that we applied for. I had a little bit of a cry to Cara because I don't know, I just can't help myself but like start getting excited and like picturing my life in that area and my life in that home and like what I want to do with the place. And I feel like I've been so blindly optimistic with the past 2 places we've applied for and then got rejected from. So I don't know how to not be that way though. Like I was saying this to Cara, like I don't know how to not be so excited and like start picturing my life somewhere when I really love the place. Anyway, we're gonna keep applying. Hopefully in the next few weeks something will be ours and the perfect place will come up. But I have exciting news today, because what's the date today?
It's the 7th of July.
It's the 7th of July. Is that technically the 6th of July in... No, it was coming out on the 7th of July everywhere. Anyway, it's 7th of July. Speak Now Taylor's version is coming out. Hot take. Speak Now is my least favorite Taylor Swift album of all time. Where do you think it ranks for you?
It's hard for me to say because nostalgically it was my favorite album for a long time. But now I would say it ranks up around the middle.
Around the middle? That's still pretty good though.
Like, it's hard for me, honestly, like Speak Now, debut, Fearless, and Red. Well, now that Red's been re-released, it's a bit different, but like they kind of all mold into that like same kind of, like I love them all.
Yeah, but this is the thing, I feel like I appreciate Fearless and Red so much more since they're re-released. I feel like I could be a Speak Now girly after today.
I think you will be.
Yeah. We're gonna have a listening party tonight with our friends, and I'm gonna make a vegan cheese board. I'm very excited. I got some of my favorite vegan cheeses. My favorite vegan cheeses are the Fine Cultures ones, and they get made here on the Gold Coast, which is pretty cool. So we've got a peppercorn brie, a caramelized onion camembert, an apricot and almond cheese ball. I'm so excited for this. And then also a sweet chili cream cheese. And yeah, I'm gonna do up a little cheese board, and we're gonna have some drinks and enjoy listening to the album together tonight. I'm so excited. I feel like this is what I've kind of needed after this kind of chaotic week. So it's gonna be a good night. Cheers!
Yeah, she would do that.
I was like, wrong. Things that I've learned in my 33 years.
She was perfect.
Yeah.
To switch out mattress with matches is pretty iconic.
Yeah.
Is this Fallout Boy? This is Fallout Boy.
Yeah, same.
What's this?
Oh, it's Dark Boy. Oh! Oh! It's a lazy watermelon. Ah! Is this Mother Marjorie?
We're gonna have to tell that joke again.
No, it was in the moment. But no one's gonna get it. It doesn't even make that much sense.
We're on our way home from listening to Speak Now Taylor's version. Cara, thoughts?
Obviously I loved it. Obviously. Like, not to say that I had my mind made up prior to listening, but obviously I loved it.
Obviously.
I just think like how good her voice is now. Like she's never gonna miss on a re-recording. I don't know how I feel about Better Than Revenge.
Oh yes, because we're just deeply in the dark right now. I was surprised that she did change it, because I was convinced that she wasn't going to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I was a bit shocked. I respect it. Do I want to sing that lyric? No.
No.
But it might change with time.
One of my favorite vault tracks. My favorite vault tracks are Electric Touch and Foolish One. Electric Touch, I just think it makes sense that it's my favorite. It's like the way that Don't You is my favorite vault track on Fearless. Like, it just makes sense.
Don't You is a great song.
What are your favorites?
My favorites are When Emma Falls in Love, which I kind of already, I don't know why, but I just kind of knew that was going to be my favorite.
It is a you song.
It gives Mary's song from Debut for me, which is one of my favorite songs from Debut.
Really?
I love that song.
That is a fact I didn't know.
Literally
that
everyone is like, what do you mean you like Mary's song? And I was like, it's an amazing song.
I just can't believe I didn't know this fact about you until literally right now.
So I like When Emma Falls in Love. I love Timeless.
That's a very you song as well. Castles Crumbling.
Obviously.
We have
that's everyone's
have opposite favourites because I had to say my third favourite would be I Can See You.
Well, yeah, like I honestly like I like Foolish One. I would say that's my next. That's my fourth. But I don't at this point I don't love Electric Touch and I See You.
I Can See
which
You.
I feel like I can see, which is I feel like is an unpopular opinion already.
Maybe.
I Can See You is a sexy song. I'll give it that.
I don't know why you don't
raunchy.
like it because you're pretty sexy. Oh my god, that felt wrong coming out of my mouth.
They don't call me Sexy Rexy for nothing.
Okay, hello. It has been quite a whirlwind of a few days. As we know, I was starting to feel a little bit stressed about getting approved for a rental. However, then a property popped up that my boyfriend and I both liked the look of and liked the location. We pre-applied for it, we went to look at it the next day, and then the next day we got approved for it, like 9 AM the next morning. After having just looked at it the day before, we got approved for the property and we're getting the keys this week. So it's all kind of happening right now. I'm definitely feeling really excited. It's all feeling very real now. I'm now realizing that after 3.5 years of living in this apartment, Cara and I have accumulated a lot of stuff that we now need to like actually start going through. In particular, I need to start going through all of my stuff because in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be living in the new place. I've decided I'm going to film a bit of a moving vlog because obviously moving out of this apartment that I've lived with Cara in for 3.5 years is a pretty significant moment in my life. Like, you know, we've created such a strong like sisterhood, her and I living in this place together and being roommates for so long. But then my boyfriend and I moving to our first official place together, just the two of us, and creating that home is also really exciting. So yeah, I'm definitely going to film a moving vlog, but today I want to start going through some stuff and just getting some stuff organized to take to the new place because we're going to be paying rent here and at our new place for a couple of weeks just while we kind of like gradually move everything over. And I want to take the opportunity and the time that I have today to start going through some stuff and getting some things organized so that I can take some stuff down and not make the moving weekend as full on as it's probably going to be anyway, but I'm just going to try and make it a little easier on us by getting some stuff organized today. Got so much stuff up here that I haven't looked at in so long. Oh, thank you. So before I wrap up this vlog, I wanted to have a chat about, I guess, like the direction of my YouTube channel right now and just my thoughts moving forward. And I honestly would love like your feedback and I would love your feedback and your thoughts on this in general. I always find it very interesting because every time I post on Instagram asking for video suggestions, literally the #1 request by far is always to do more vlogs. And I totally hear you, because that's the type of content I actually really enjoy watching. But I think this part of me that really struggles with imposter syndrome thinks that my vlogs aren't interesting, even though I really enjoy filming them. And I think especially since stopping doing the podcast, there's a lot more that I feel like I want to talk about on my YouTube channel. But yeah, it's just interesting. Like, I've spoken about on YouTube before how I felt about, like, I feel like people don't like long form content anymore and people just want like Instagram and TikTok. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, for my career's sake, in terms of like in the foodie space, should I be getting on TikTok? I don't really know. Let me know. But I've just been having a lot of thoughts lately about like what I'm doing in the online space and sort of where I want to go from here, I guess. Anyway, what I think I've decided I want to do is do like one vlog a month where I just film throughout the month and sort of throw it all together in some way. That's kind of what I've been doing this month, and I've been really enjoying doing it. So I'm like, I think that's something that I could definitely continue doing. But I definitely would love to know, if you feel inclined to leave a comment or to send me a message, what you like about vlogs, I guess, and what you like about watching long form content. And if you think I should be doing the whole TikTok, Instagram thing more, definitely let me know. You know, like, obviously I do want to be enjoying the content that I'm making, but I want to make sure that you enjoy it as well. Like, it's a big part of why I do what I do, you know, like I want you to be getting something out of it, whether that be like feeling inspired to try a new vegan recipe, or even just having time where you sit down and watch a YouTube video and it helps you switch off or relax in some way. Like, that's really important to me. And so yeah, I would love to hear what type of content you like from me the most, because it will really help me continue to shape the direction of my YouTube channel. But yeah, at the moment I'm thinking, like, obviously I'm always going to be making that vegan foodie content, but I also do want to incorporate more vlogs. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try and do like one vlog a month and just see how it goes for like the rest of the year and kind of go from there. I feel like moving is going to be really good for me, because I think that like whenever you embark on like a new journey, it can make you feel a lot more creatively inspired. And I do think I've been a little bit in a bit of a rut for a little while when it comes to like my creativity. So I think that's going to be really good. But yeah, there's just been a lot on my mind when it comes to this. So I thought I would get it off my chest. And that is also going to bring us to the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed. My next vlog is going to be my moving vlog, which I'm really excited to share with you. It's going to obviously be the end of an era of living with Cara and then entering a new era in my new home, which I'm really excited. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for being here and watching me and supporting my channel. It means so much to me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye. Say bye, Tiny. It's good. Okay, bye.